on digital radio, on the app, on your smart speaker, on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch.tv, and Facebook.
The Sports Cast. Expect the unexpected.
The update presented by the Sports Cast.
Hey.
Welcome to the Sportscast, September 27th, 2024. If you haven't yet, please subscribe in all our channels, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Apple Podcasts. You can also listen to us on your smart speaker. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, which Ray does, please leave a rating and a review. It will help us out tremendously. We're also on online radio. You can listen to us there. We also have live sports shows. Sports games or any type of boxing matches, like the big ones, not like the small ones, like the big ones. Like last week, we had one was David Dubois beating Anthony Johnson, which was on the Sportscast radio. So you can listen to that live. Visit us on the sportscast.net, and also you could follow us on X and Instagram at the Sportscast1, and check out our app, the Sportscast for iOS. What a week in football it is. Last night, of course, the Cowboys beat the Giants. Ugly. Couple of injuries. Main
injuries on Dallas. They're two defense guys.
Big defense like Micah Parsons got injured. Malik Neighbors with a concussion. But we'll discuss that a little bit later. We got Ray Sherrod all the way from the Bay Area. He's going through a lot going on this week. We got San Francisco losing against the Rams and the Oakland A's last game at the Coliseum. Ray, welcome back to the Sportscast.
What's going on, man? What's going on? Thank you for having me here, Santiago.
Where do you want to go first? Want to talk about the Niners or the Oakland A's last game at the Coliseum?
You know what? Let's go. Let's take the Band-Aid off. Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Let's talk about the A's leaving. I've been in the Bay Area since '89, and before I became a Giants fan, San Francisco Giants. I used to go to a lot of Oakland A's games with my friends, with my dad, and just going to the Oakland Coliseum, getting the Coliseum dogs, nice little soda pop or beer. It's really sad, dude. I really feel sad for the city of Oakland, but it had to be done. If you saw the condition of the Oakland Coliseum, plus the owner, he recycles players. He's not, and I'm just being honest, he's not
the same owner for the Raiders, right? Different owner. Yeah, he just, the A's is sad, man, because it was the A's were longer. They were I think they were here for 57 years, 57 seasons and 4 World Series titles.
Yes, and I used to watch Ricky Henderson. I used to watch Mark McGuire, Jose Canseco, the Bash Brothers. I seen it. It's fun, good times, man. Good times, and it is really sad. The city is sad, but hey, Vegas, man, they took the Raiders. Now they got the A's,
and they'll be in Sacramento in between. But the A's has that not Yankees levels, but it's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
So they're a classic team, much more older than the Giants, right?
Yeah. Much older than the Giants.
So we'll see what happens in Sacramento. They cannot renew the stadium with Oakland. I'm not sure what they're going to do with Oakland. Are they going to the Coliseum? They're going to tear it down. They're going to.
Well, they do have some owners that are coming in and stuff like that. Will there be a team in Oakland? We do have we do
have a soccer team called the Oakland Roots, but I don't know if they play there.
We got the Oakland Ballers. We got some crazy team. We still host football. We still got the what is it? The
Oakland
Panthers.
University.
Oakland Panthers. I mean, just minor stuff. But honestly, the sewage, the outside, if you ever go to the stadium, and I'm just being completely honest, it's the stadium outside. I mean, there's a lot of homeless, it's a lot of trash. You got one side, you have 880 freeway, which takes you all the way. You go all the way down it and go to San Francisco. But then you also have on the other side, you got homeless, you got trash, it smells bad. You got rats. I remember going to the games and the rats would run right past you going into the Coliseum. So I hope what they need to do is just blow that up and just rebuild it and rebuild that area up, man, and do something nice with it.
Yeah, Oakland A's last game at the Coliseum, and what a run it was. First was the Warriors, then the Raiders left. Now the A's. No one left, as Ray said. They don't have a hockey team,
and those people lose their jobs too. All those people that work there at your food concession, people they're out of jobs, and there is no severance pay or nothing. They're like done.
Done. You can move to Sacramento though.
Have you seen that field? Did you see the field?
It's like a college field, isn't it? It's really.
It ain't even a college field. No. It's a little boy. It's bad news. What is it? The Bad News Bears. It's like a little kid stadium. It is so ridiculous.
Which takes place in California, right? The Bad News Bears, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
I think they did. Okay.
It's the Sacramento is like the armpit of the Bay Area. I just want to throw that out there.
Like New Jersey to New York. Interesting.
Exactly.
Well, there you have it. Enough talk about Oakland. Probably the last time I'll talk about Oakland. Let's go to the California NFL Derby, where the winless Los Angeles Rams were fresh off a 31-point loss, but they were able to come back and beat the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
What a game. It was really close. Came down to a field goal. Ray said there's no excuses. This game was beatable game for the Niners, even with their B teams. Both were going with injuries. No Kittle, no CMC. The Rams had no Puka. But this matchup was not what you desired. But what can you do in SoFi? Which SoFi had more Niner fans, I heard.
It's because, man, it's the Niners. But first of all, I want to say I'm very proud of Jennings. He played as the receiver one. He did a great job. 175 yards, 3 touchdowns. Amazing job. So I wanted to put that out there. He played better than Mr. Moneyman, Brandon Ayuk. But I'm pretty sure the Rams had Ayuk covered. So Purdy had no choice but to go to Jennings. But we were, first quarter, we were 14-0. Then they came back, and scored. Then we both scored in the third quarter. And then we did a kick, and they just blew up. They scored, and they got the winning field goal kick. We can't let that happen. We can't let that happen, especially when our guys, Mason and Jennings, they're balling, they're going off, and we shoot ourselves in the foot. The 49ers, we get too comfortable, and we let other teams come from behind, and we just got to stop. Me personally, and I'm just not saying this because I'm a Niner fan, but I thought we were the better team. But they did have Kyren Williams. He had 89 yards. He scored 2 touchdowns, and then Tutu. You got to give it up to Tutu.
Tutu Atwell.
He had 93 yards. But honestly, it was the B team, folks, because the Rams are missing players, and of course, we don't have Kittle, we don't have Debo, we don't have CMC. But let's talk about what's good. What do you say? Red number. Oh, I can't read that. That's something else. I can't see that SPG. But I guess he's throwing emojis. I guess it's emojis or something.
Like on every play.
Oh, I see what he's saying. He's got the emoji with the thumb up, number 1. Okay.
Yeah, that cannot be processed in StreamYard. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I was like, what in the heck is that? But Yeah, they Matt Stafford. He came back, man. You can never count. You can never count somebody out. Never count them out.
2 straight losses, Ray. Of course, with Minnesota, which is another surprising 3-0 team. Now with the Rams, you got Patriots next week, so that should catch you guys a break.
Yeah, we come on. We gonna win this. We're gonna win this. We got the Patriots.
Now we know why the Patriots beat the Bengals. The Bengals are really bad.
Bengals are horrible right now, man. Horrible. Aren't they the only like they haven't got a win?
They haven't had
Yeah.
a win. They're 0-3. What's the stats
Ooh.
on that? If you're 0-3, you don't make the playoffs, right, Ray?
Yeah, you're pretty much you're done. You're done. So
You got to look forward towards the offseason.
they're done. They're done.
All right. Well, that was an update from the Niners. Ray is still recovering from that, but this weekend should be a little bit easier. Back in the office for the Niners. Let's go for a Thursday night football game. The Cowboys won ugly, but they won. They beat the Giants 20-15 at the up in East Rutherford. It wasn't pretty, but Dak Prescott had now won 13 straight games, Ray, against the Giants. Meanwhile, Daniel Jones has never won a weekday, Thursday or Monday night game ever. 0-13. What were your thoughts last night? There was a lot of injuries. The injuries was like the main headlines this morning.
Well, let's talk about all the penalties, man. There was the flags were thrown like every like flag on the play, flag on the play. Hey, there was one time when the Giants they were right in front of the goal line, and there was so many penalties. I think they had like 15, 16. They had to move back, move forward, move back, and they still couldn't get a dang touchdown. But I think first of all, Malik Neighbors, that guy is a baller. Okay?
What do you think about him? He's good, right?
He's good. When I see him and I think of the Giants, man, I think of Odell Beckham. I think of Cruz. I think of like all the other balling receivers. He's
not Sterling Shepard.
No, not Sterling Shepard. Sorry, Sterling. But they got there's something about them. They're special. They got that. There's something special about Malik, man. Something special. But Devin Singletary, where were you, bro?
He's showing up this season.
1.7 average. You didn't show up. He couldn't run, man. And shout out to my friend Jeff. Jeff said he was going to get over 200 yards last night. You watch. He's going to get 200 yards. Sorry, Jeff. He got 24 yards and didn't have. I mean, I could have got a better average than that. But yeah.
Yeah, Prescott had 22-27 for 221 yards, and CeeDee Lamb had 7 catches and 98 yards. This Cowboys team, they're 2-2, Ray. I mean, what? I mean, they beat a Giants team. It's a weak Giants team, but so far, not good for them, right?
You know what? They had to get this win, man, because oh my goodness, they've got beaten. They needed this win, and we knew. Come on, I picked the Cowboys to beat the Giants.
And you're a betting man, so you had to.
Exactly. So look, I think Dallas is going to probably win out of the next 3 games. I think one they'll probably win another one, and they'll probably lose to 2 more.
Interesting. Yeah, Cowboys not had a good week last week against the Ravens. They had a win and they lost by 3 points. And the week prior lost against the Saints, whom the Saints lost against the Eagles. So a lot of toss and turning. But one of the major stories was Neighbors getting a concussion and also Micah Parsons. I think he had an ankle injury. And these starts are needed for both of these clubs.
They are, but unfortunately, that's part of the game. Is unfortunately the injuries, and that means that the next guy's got to stand up. He's got to play better. I think the Cowboys, their defense, man. Their defense got to get better, especially when you had Henry and Jackson running through them that last game. I mean, good Lord. They just ran through those guys. I'm talking about the Ravens when they played the Ravens. They got to get better with the defense, man. If they're really going to try and make a run, they got to do something with that defense. As far as the offense, Lamb, come on, man. CeeDee Lamb's the man, dude. He shows up.
CeeDee Lamb is definitely getting his contract worth more than Brandon Ayuk, right?
Yeah. He's CeeDee Lamb he's a good receiver. And I think they had a weak guy that couldn't can't cover Lamb, and Lamb was all over the place,
which could be a problem. Well, there you have it. Thursday Night Football in the books. Now we're going to preview this week 4. A lot going on with the drama. As we said before, it's going to be another good week in the NFL. Okay, let's first start. Minnesota 3-0 going against their first two tests. I don't know. I thought San Francisco was the first two tests. They're up against the divisional rival, Green Bay Packers at 2-1. Who do you have for this matchup?
Dude, oh man, Aaron Rodgers or Sam Darnold?
No. Jordan Love. Actually, Malik Willis is probably playing.
Yeah, that's true. You know what, man? I like what I'm seeing in Minnesota. And they have Jefferson, and he's Sam and Jefferson. Better watch out. That's becoming a deadly tandem. So I'm gonna pick Minnesota over Green Bay. And did I say Aaron Rodgers? Good Lord.
You just said Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
it is early in California still.
It is. I haven't had my coffee. But Sam.
There you have it. Sam Darnold goes 4-0, unbeaten team. Let's go into Indianapolis. Steelers go visit the Colts. Steelers also who are 3-0. The Colts won their first game last week. What's going to happen here? A lot going on. Fields is still the starter. I'm not sure what's going on with Russell. And the Colts, what's going to happen in Indianapolis?
Pittsburgh Steelers defense is tough. They're legit right now. So I'm picking the Steelers. But you're going to see a lot of running from Jonathan with the Colts. But I just think the Steelers, they're going to go 4-0, folks. 4-0.
4-0. Minnesota and Pittsburgh. Ray is picking it. He's not afraid.
4-0.
This is Aaron Rodgers playing this game, Ray.
Thank you.
He's going up against Broncos. Broncos visiting the Jets. Nathaniel Hackett used to be the coach for the Broncos. Now he's not. He's an offensive coordinator. Bo Knicks had their first win last week against Tampa Bay. The Jets looked pretty good a week ago. Who do you have for this matchup? Broncos at Jets in New Jersey.
Jets, man. You're gonna see Breece Hall running all over him. Aaron Rodgers, man, he's starting to believe in the receivers, the tight ends, the team. Knicks had a great game, but come on, dude. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets.
Eagles visit the Buccaneers. Buccaneers had a surprising loss last week against the Broncos. Eagles had a good win a week ago. Jalen Hurts is posting some of the best passing numbers of his career early in the season. The Bucs had a bad start, but who do you have in Tampa? It's pretty hot post-hurricane, FYI. Chris Godwin, what's going on in Tampa?
Eagles, man.
Eagles fly in Tampa?
Dude, have you seen the running back, Shaquan? He's pretty good.
I've heard of
tight end. He's the tight end. Did you see the tight end got 170 yards receiving last game? Eagles, baby.
Eagles fly in Tampa. Yes. Bengals 0-3. The Panthers, who won with the red rifle, 1-2. You know what happened? Head coach of the Panthers, Canales, was watching video of Bryce Young, and they said, look, he was not looking deep in the field. He was looking down. That's why they took him out. Who will the Red Rifle have his second win, or will the Bengals have their first win?
Bengals are getting their first one, guys. Don't get it twisted. Did you see who the Panthers played? Did you see who the Panthers played?
Las Vegas Raiders.
They played the Las Vegas Raiders, man. Come on, man. I don't. The Bengals are gonna win. Bengals, because they got frustrated. They're frustrated. They want to win. They're gonna get the win here.
There you have it. The Commanders had their good 2 wins so far with his rookie Jaden Daniels, 2-1. The Cardinals, which had 2 hard games, they lost against the Bills and Detroit. But this might be a must-win for the Cardinals with a hot Marvin Harrison Jr. Who do you have in Arizona?
Cardinals.
That's one team to watch out for.
Cardinals. They're legit. They're legit, man. They're legit. They got an awesome quarterback that can throw and he can run. They got a running back who can catch and he can run. But dude, Marvin Harris Jr. is a bowler. Rookie of the year. Rookie of the year, or Jaden Daniels. Ooh, the paddle of the Rookie of the Years. All right. The Saints are marching into Atlanta. The Saints are 2-1, had an impressive start. Atlanta, of course, had that 1 win against the Eagles, but they could not do it against the Chiefs. A good Monday Night Football game. Who do you have in Atlanta? Kirk Cousins versus Derek Carr. Man, I got to go with the Saints. I think the Saints are going to beat the Falcons because the Saints' Kamara is balling. They got Rashid. They got Olave. Come on, man. Saints go marching.
This is going to be a good game.
It is going to be a game. It's going to be a good game, but I got the Saints. The
Saints are marching in. Let's go. Houston not having a good start. They're winning ugly, and they lost big time against Minnesota last week. The Jaguars are 0-3. Trevor Lawrence was a new contract, hasn't produced a win. Will Ray pick the Jaguars have their first win, or the Texans going to go fly out and win big in Houston?
People going to be talking about this kid, and they're going to be saying, man, this kid's a bust. And I'm sorry, Trevor Lawrence.
Lost 8 straight games so far.
Trevor Lawrence, you're looking like a bust. I'm going with the Texans. I'm going with my boy CJ and Mixon and them and Nico and Diggs. Come on, man, Texans.
This could be the game of the week just for Ray, maybe. Patriots are visiting the Niners. The storyline is running back Ramondre Stevenson has fumbled in each of his first 3 games, and Jeremiah knows that. Niners, it feels like this has to be a must-win. They're 1-2, and they had a bad game against the Rams. What happens in Levi's Stadium?
You know, they say lobster rolls are really, really good out there in Boston. But no, man, come on. Come out here to the 49ers. Look, we got good lobster roll, and we also got a good, awesome team. And we got Kittles back. We beating the Patriots, man. We gonna beat the Patriots.
Stop the madness.
Who they gonna have? Brissett? They're gonna have with the kid from North Carolina.
I wonder if it were like those cool shorts he wore the other day. All right. The Browns visit the Raiders. The Browns offensive line reached crisis mode in week 3. They had a huge loss against the Giants. The Raiders also did not do well against Carolina. This is the game that someone has to win. Deshaun Watson. What's going to happen?
Browns. The Browns.
The Browns win in Las Vegas?
I got the Browns. Raiders. Who do they got? Who's the running back? Their running game is not that great. If you look at Devontae Adams and you look at him, he looked like somebody that just don't want to be there. He want to be traded. He ain't playing. He's not balling. He just don't want to be there. And Browns, they got Cooper. I see Cooper catching a lot of balls. I don't know if Jerome Ford is going. I know he's questionable, but you might see some Devontae Foreman in the mix.
Devontae Foreman, is that a fantasy tip?
There you go. Hey, I gave you one last time. I told you guys to keep your eye on Quinton Johnston. Keep your eye on Quinton Johnson and Steele. Steele from Kansas City. That's the guys. Remember this name, Steele on Kansas City, the rookie. Go on.
There you go. Divisional game here. The Chiefs visit the Chargers. Kansas City's past 6 games have been decided by 1 score, and 3 weren't settled until the final play. The Chargers are out of Herbert, possibly. Joe Alt, right tackle's out. Joey Bosa might be out. Rashawn Slater might be out. Chargers are full of injuries. Chiefs, not so much. Kelsey hasn't really touched the ball much. What's going to happen in Los Angeles?
You're going to get a lot of Kelsey. You're going to get a lot of Kelsey because a lot of people have been talking about, yo, Mahomes, come on, man. Give some love to Kelsey, man. So, the Chargers, they're just injuries, man. Injuries.
It's part of the game.
Part of the game. Next man up. But Chiefs, come on. Chiefs. I'm a believer. Santiago made me a believer of the Chiefs. I'm a believer of the Chiefs.
Ray has picked all the undefeated teams to win again this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll see if that holds up this weekend. Let's go. AFC Championship game. No, sorry, not a championship rematch. This is a big 2 AFC rivals.
It is.
Bills
big.
visit the Ravens. Ravens are 1-2. They probably have to win. The Bills are also undefeated. Ray, will you go for the undefeated team, or are you going to pick the Ravens to win in Baltimore?
Here's a shocker, folks.
Uh-oh.
There's 2 bad brothers, and that's Henry and Jackson. Whew. It's like a punch. You don't know what fish you're going to get. I think the Bills are going to lose. I'm sorry. The Bills are going to go 3-1, and the Ravens are going to go 2-2, baby. Ravens. I'm telling you, the Ravens. I got the Ravens to win.
Which the Ravens will be a good 2-2 team if they win this game. They're like a strong 2-2.
They're great. They're deadly, man, with the run. And
like
also
Derrick Henry addition.
And they got a Hill, and they got a kid named Hill too. They got a kid named Hill. They got a kid named Hill. You know, he can come in on the 3rd downs and do some damage. Plus, they got Flowers. They got Flowers. I mean, their team you got a good team, but it is crazy when you don't know if you're gonna get Henry or if you're gonna get. Yeah, he's talking about Vet, because Vet calls himself the fantasy Jesus.
That's a good name. I never heard of that.
But yeah,
who's better? You're a Vet.
Who's better than me and Vet? Come on, man. Me. I'm better. And you guys tell him I said that. I'm better. Wait till you play me, Vet. You'll see what's up. You're gonna see Jesus right here.
There you have it. NFL Week 4 preview. Ray said it. He had all the undefeated teams except the Bills to win. So we'll see how this goes. I'd like to pay tribute to Mercury Morris, who passed away, played for the undefeated Miami Dolphins. He was 7 years old. Ray, do you remember much of Mercury Morris?
Of course I remember Mercury Morris. He used to be one of the guys that would do the celebrating with all the other Dolphins because nobody has had the longest winning record as that team, the Shula team, and they would all celebrate.
Well, there you have it. Mercury Morris, RAP to you guys.
Yes.
Ray, what is the best way to reach you online to talk to you about the Coliseum?
I am Ray3473. I am the gaming sideboard. I'm also a game streamer. I stream Saturdays and Sundays, Mondays and Tuesdays.
Not during a football game, right? You don't do that.
No, not during the football. No. And man, and I just want to send a shout out in my Discord. I think we had about 8 or 9 of the guys watching the game, and it was so awesome. We were watching Thursday Night Football in the Discord, and it was awesome. We got a lot of guys. We got a fantasy league. We got Canadians, and we got people from Britain playing in our league who never played fantasy football, are loving football. And shout out to those guys. Shout out to them.
NFL's going more international, especially going to Sao Paulo. You can reach us at thesportscast.net or the Sportscast1 on X, and Instagram will be live tweeting this weekend. We also got Alabama versus Georgia tomorrow, so a lot going on in college football. But
Alabama.
the NFL keeps going. MLB postseason starts next week. Dodgers clinched the NL West last night, and the Yankees AL East. So looking forward. Your Giants made it to the postseason? No, right?
Come on, man. Yeah.
Okay.
There. We are there. We're there.
Well, there you have it. Ray, I appreciate you coming on to the Sportscast.
Thank you, brother.
And this was your update.